Have you ever wondered why some women look so fit over 40? Are they really just genetic anomalies who miraculously keep their six-pack abs? Do they spend hours upon hours in the gym sculpting the perfect butt and surviving on celery? You'll be glad to know that's not the case, or at least it doesn't have to be. I turned 50 this year, and I wanted to share with you 5 science-backed action steps you can take now to get in the best shape of your life over 40. These aren't just your run-of-the-mill gym tips. These strategies might be surprising or completely new. They're the lesser known but powerful ways that you can enhance your fitness over 40. Be sure to stick around for action step number 5 because it's a game changer that will supercharge your fitness results, and you might not have heard of it before. If you want to check out some of the research specifically, I've got those links in the show notes below. Okay, here are my top 5 unexpected but science-backed action steps you can start implementing right now to get fit over 40. Action step number 1, we're going to kick it into high gear with HIIT cardio. So high intensity interval training, or HIIT, is a powerful and time-effective cardio strategy, especially important for us women over 40. This approach can drastically improve your cardiovascular health. It's going to enhance your insulin sensitivity, and it's going to facilitate in a lot more fat loss, including that stubborn subcutaneous fat that so many traditional exercise routines don't really hit. First, let's understand the core of HIIT and what it is essentially. So this involves short bursts of intense exercise alternating with low intensity recovery periods. For example, a typical HIIT section that I might prescribe in one of my online fitness coaching clients is 30 seconds of sprinting followed by a minute of walking or slow jogging. This is a pattern that you're going to repeat for 10-20 minutes. According to research studies, and you can check those out in the notes below, this method is proven to be highly effective for women and shows better fat loss results compared to those that are sticking with long duration but low intensity cardio workouts. I don't know about you, but I find it really encouraging for those of us that are juggling careers and families and lots of other responsibilities. It means you can get in a really great workout without doing crazy long hours of boring cardio. Implementing HIIT into your routine doesn't require any special equipment, and you can adapt it based on your current fitness levels and the cardio that you actually like to do. It's a super flexible method, and you can get started with HIIT really with any kind of activity. So cycling, running, elliptical, as long as you're going all out, really pushing yourself in those high effort bursts and then going through recovery. That's what HIIT's all about. The goal should be to reach 80 to 90% of your max heart rate during those explosive intervals and then recover down to that 60 to 70% heart rate. I'm a big fan of working smarter and not just harder, and HIIT helps with that. So try starting with 2 HIIT cardio sessions a week, but listen to your body and you can adjust the intensity and the frequency as you need. Before I share the next action step, let me know in the comments, what is your biggest challenge to staying fit over 40? And if you find this video helpful, I would love it if you could hit like, subscribe, and you'll get even more of my information every week. So action step number 2, we're gonna ditch distractions and eat mindfully. If you're ready to cut out negative eating patterns, mindful eating can help you reshape your relationship with food. So many women over 40 struggle with an overeating, undereating cycle that wreaks havoc on our metabolism. Mindful eating will not only improve your dietary choices, but actually can help you more effectively manage your weight and get fit. It's about being fully present and engaging with the eating experience, understanding both the physical and the emotional cues that influence the foods you choose. So, how can you adopt this practice every day? To start, mindful eating isn't about restricting certain foods or adhering to really strict rules. Instead, it focuses on being conscious of how and why you're eating. According to research studies, this method can significantly reduce impulsive eating behaviors. In fact, they found that by engaging more deeply with the act of eating, women experience a positive shift in their eating behaviors. Implementing mindful eating can begin with small, manageable steps. For instance, try to eat without distractions. In our busy lives, it's common that while we're scrolling our phones, working at our desks, or watching TV, we're shoving down our meals, right? This leads to mindless eating, and you're really not aware of how much or what you're actually even eating. Instead, make a conscious effort to eat away from distractions. Sit down at a table, really focus on your meal, and fully experience the taste, the textures, the smell of your food. This practice helps to register the experience more vividly, enhancing your awareness of your satiety cues, and it's going to help prevent overeating. Action step number 3, put your fork down between every bite. It really is amazing the difference this one simple action step can make. Putting down your fork between each bite will slow down your eating pace. It takes about 20 minutes for your brain to register fullness. If we can slow down how quickly you're eating, you give your body enough time to recognize when you're actually full. And that's going to help in controlling your portion size naturally. Take your time when you eat, chew your food, which is a bonus because it's going to help with your digestion too. What I love to do is really engage all my senses. So before I sit down to eat, I like to take a moment to appreciate the appearance and the smell of my food. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly breathe it back out. That momentary pause sets you in the right frame of mind, and you're going to enjoy your food even more. It's also going to set the pace of eating. From there, as you eat, pay attention to the texture and the flavor of each bite. One forkful at a time. It's a sensory experience. It makes meals more enjoyable and satisfying, even if you're eating less. Action step number 4, lift heavy things. It will be no surprise to those that have followed me over the last 20 years that one of my science-backed action steps to staying crazy fit is to include strength training. Weightlifting or strength training is simply a must for women. It counters that natural decline in muscle mass that happens as we get older. Of course, we want those six-pack abs and chiseled arms, which weightlifting will help us achieve. But maintaining muscle isn't just about aesthetics. Strength training is also crucial for preserving our metabolic rate and our overall functional strength. It can significantly impact our quality of life. Research over the years has shed a lot of light on how important it actually is for health and for maintaining a fit body. It indicates that regular strength training or weightlifting doesn't just help you maintain mass, but it's actually going to help you be building muscle, which supports a healthy metabolic rate. It's crucial because as we age, our metabolism tends to slow down, and that makes it easier to gain weight even if you're eating the same calories. Have you ever noticed how you just can't eat the same calories that you did when you were in your 20s and maintain your weight now that you're in 40s or 50s? That's a direct consequence of decrease in muscle mass and a slower metabolism. If you can start including strength training into your routine, you're going to keep your metabolism strong and you're going to build muscle, burning calories more efficiently every day. So I suggest starting with strength training 3 times a week in your schedule. And that's a good rate to really get some of the benefits for maintenance and for slightly building. If you're more serious though, or you're more advanced, 4 to 6 strength training sessions a week can net you some huge results. Something to keep in mind is strength training doesn't just have to be lifting weights. It can involve any kind of resistance. So body weight exercises, bands, weight machines, all of them work. The important thing is that you're working against resistance and pushing against that, hence the name. This is going to give you a lot of versatility and variety, and you can do the things that you enjoy or that you have available there. Okay, before I share my 5th action step, be sure to sign up for my totally free FITBODY magazine, where I share tons of fitness information specifically for women. Did I mention it's free? That brings me to my 5th and final science-based action step that you might not be expecting, but you can start doing these today to stay fit over 40. Action step number 5, progressive muscle relaxation techniques. I told you this one was going to be unexpected. So PMR, progressive muscle relaxation techniques, offer a strategic approach to reducing stress and anxiety, which are not only common in our fast-paced world, but also undermine your health and your well-being. The benefits of PMR are particularly compelling for women that want to do a body recomp, so they're trying to lose weight, lose fat, and gain muscle at the same time. It can also help you manage stress, decrease physical tension, and improve overall your quality of sleep. Progressive muscle relaxation will help decrease symptoms of anxiety and stress. So, how does it work? You systematically tense and then relax different muscle groups throughout your body. This technique helps in recognizing the sensations of both tension and of relaxation. That kind of awareness can make it easier to maintain a relaxed state in your day-to-day activities. It's going to allow you to have a better stress management overall and less anxiety. Implementing PMR into your routine is pretty simple and it's flexible. It's accessible really to everyone. So to practice PMR, you would typically start at the end of your day and at the bottom of your body, so usually your feet, and work your way up to your face. Each muscle group, you're going to tense that muscle nice and tight as you breathe in deeply for about 5 seconds, and then you relax and release the tension as you suddenly breathe out. So it's this inhale where you're really tight, and then a relaxation. That contrast between the tension and the relaxation helps you become more aware of the physical sensations, and that's going to aid your body in recognizing and, more importantly, releasing tension as it occurs. You want to find a quiet, comfortable spot to practice progressive muscle relaxation. The sessions can be really short, like 5 minutes, or you can work up and do something longer, like 30 minutes, depending on your schedule and, of course, your stress levels. A lot of women find that PMR techniques help during the evening to prepare your body and your mind for a restful night's sleep. In fact, I frequently do this just before heading to bed. Getting fit and staying fit over 40 doesn't have to be that hard. I hope that my science-backed strategies have helped you and that they're action steps that you can start implementing today. If you've liked this video and you found it helpful, it would mean a lot to me if you could subscribe, hit the like button, and what's next? Make sure you check out this video.